600 jobs are on the chopping block in South Canterbury with a proposal to close the 139-year-old Smithfield meat processing plant in Timaru. Staff were told of the decision at an urgent meeting called this morning. The plant's owner, Alliance Group, says it's because of a decline in sheep processing numbers as a result of land use change. Zane Small reports.
An anxious wait this morning for staff at the Smithfield meat processing facility before heading into Timaru's Caroline Bay Hall for a private meeting with their employer Alliance Group, where behind covered windows a bombshell was dropped.
Sadly, we delivered news of a proposal to permanently close the Smithfield processing plant.
The facility has stood for nearly 140 years, with more than 600 staff employed at the plant. But in the year to September, its owner, Alliance, reported a before-tax loss of $97 million.
It's an incredibly challenging time for the company, but also for the people that are directly impacted. I know that's going to be quite a shock.
Oh, it's devastating, although quite clearly there was going to be some form of closure. We were hopeful that it was a partial closure.
Alliance partly blames changing land use, which it says has resulted in lower livestock volumes.
We've seen a lot of sheep land being planted in trees, so we're seeing a big drop in sheep numbers as a result.
And now hundreds of meat workers are left in limbo.
I think it was sort of understood, or people just knew it was coming.
If the proposal is confirmed following a consultation period, Alliance Group said some staff would be offered the opportunity to apply for redeployment at the company's 4 other processing plants. However, it is anticipated that there would be, quote, a significant number of redundancies. It's the latest blow to the manufacturing sector, with last week's confirmation the OG paper recycling mill in Auckland's Penrose will close, costing 75 jobs. That followed news more than 200 jobs will be lost, with 2 Winstone Pulp International mill closures near Ruapehu. All the job losses of late are reflected in the number of working-age people receiving the job seeker benefit, with data showing a rise of more than 23,000 in the year to June.
We are expecting unemployment to increase. We are expecting it to sort of peak in late 2025.
This crowd of workers now living in hope that it won't include them.
OK, Zane, what's next for the workers?
Well, we've been told the consultation period will run until October the 11th, and then we'll get a final decision on October the 18th. It's still a few weeks away from now, but that is when we'll know for sure if these workers have lost their jobs. Now, we've heard a lot about job losses recently, even just this week. 300 jobs were proposed to be cut at Kāinga Ora, our public housing agency, as well as 60 jobs at GNS Science. Now, next week we'll get to take a look at some new employment data from Statistics New Zealand, which could be quite revealing, and that's expected to come out on Friday.